What's up? Welcome back. It's been about an hour and a half since the last video. I had some lunch, did some other stuff, worked on the YouTube, put out the Hollow Knight video, and within a few minutes someone already hooked it up with a comment telling me what I missed, which is, I didn't say this in the comment that he gave me, because I wasn't trying to be a dick, but it's like, in hindsight, I kind of suspected the same thing. He's like, oh, you should go to the, or he said, go to the bottom of the abyss, and then it's like, on the floor, and I went, yeah, that's like the one place I didn't check. But I didn't say that, I was cool, right? I just said thank you. Put a heart on the comment. I looked at a map for this, so if you want to hate me, I'm sorry. And here, I was right though. I was right that the Countess is going to be up here. And I have literally, which I hate using that word, I've explored everywhere else. I did not anticipate a key box in the middle of the floor like that. I didn't expect that to happen. And so what we can do now, she's already afflicted. Just from walking in the hallways, I couldn't do anything about it, right? And so we're going to probably open this. I might throw this team. Did he? I might throw this team at the Countess up there just to see what happens, or at least try and clear my way to her. And then we'll turn around and hopefully finish it. Alright, bleed. Alright, we're good. It was kind of loud, I was listening to stuff. So I gotta turn that down real quick. Ooh! Alright, not bad. Kinda got wrecked by the ambush, but, I mean, really recovered. Okay, and then this here... Fuck. You can... Oh, shit. I guess you can use holy water on those. And now we're gonna really stress out the team backtracking here. I might not actually try and finish with these guys. I may just walk them to the door. I thought about going up the left side because there's more curio to interact with, but at the same time, their bloodthirsty stuff is just triggering off everything, so I'm gonna go up to the right. We'll go that way. Then after, we have to plan out what team we're gonna use. I didn't look up the Countess. I don't even know what she looks like. I don't know. I mean, I have an idea of what she looks like. If she looks like anything in the pictures of, you know, Crimson Court and stuff. And the cinematics. But I have to think of a team to use to fight her. I might go with something basic. Like a Man-at-Arms. I might do like a Man-at-Arms, Vestal, and maybe a Houndmaster setup. You know, I don't want someone that's completely screwed by positioning. You know, Houndmaster can kind of move around. The Man-at-Arms can kind of move around. I'm not sure what to do after that. You know, it's like, who are my other characters? I could do the Houndmaster too, but yeah, I'm not quite sure who I'm going to use. I'm just going to try and take some stress here, just to help her out. Oh, I finished a battle and I got this too. Which, I mean, this helps basically all the utility of the Bounty Hunter. And then this is pretty good. Bonus crit versus various statuses on them. So it's like, bonus to move skills, you have 3. Bonus to bleed skills, you have 1. And you just don't have any bonus damage here. And that's what kind of sucks. You know, the Bounty Hunter makes his name off getting these buffs going and then trucking someone. Alright, this is our last thing. Let's just hit this, I guess. Alright, pretty easy fight. In before someone dies. And afterwards, like I said, I don't quite know. Tempting. I don't quite know who I'm going to use after, or for the Countess fight, that's right. I haven't figured out what the team's going to be. So it's like, who would be my second? Oh, that looks like a breakthrough if I ever saw one. A breakthrough, a double kill. Good dodge. Have to dodge 2. No! So we're gonna break through. hopefully. Kill both these, hopefully. Hopefully is always the... Ooh, what? We're gonna do that. Because these two are gonna die, and then it's gonna be up to him to hit this. So I want his damage all the way up. Well, at least as high as I can get it. And... yeah. I don't think he can actually kill me in one turn, even with a crit. If he crit the... he's trying. If he crit the Plague Doctor, then maybe. You have to get a really high one, though. Alright. Just pop this. Maybe I'm out of food? About? Well, not quite. So let's go to here. Save the other team as much stress as we can. Actually, can't open the other door now. That kind of sucks. Craving. I'm gonna save it. Save it, save it. Then we're gonna go in here. And that's that. Did it actually scout this row? No. Like, she's up there. 100%. I also saw something interesting in terms of curio. It says you can get firewood from the wine crates, which I never would have thought of. And that's actually really cool. I like that they do that. Means if you're lucky and you find them, you can just keep camping. You know, if you have the food for it. Which, actually, the epic length of the dungeons makes sense now. Because it almost feels like if you have... like, if you over-prepare on supplies like shovels and... what is it? Shovels and like medicinal herbs and food and all that. So, oh my goodness, so bad. What's the other one at? What's she looking like? Pretty bad as well. So let's... oh, she's level 5. Let's get her. And then... oh wait, hold on. Yeah, this one's better. Oh, yep, you're gone. Even though you're level 5. And you helped out. Can I close this? We're gonna get a... you know what, I freed you. You wanted to help out. But we're getting this one. Specifically because of Eagle Eye right here. Which is what I was hoping for. Something good in terms of the quirk list. Get rid of that. I hate Gambler. This is all okay. Alright, now I get to fast forward for a minute while we plan out... how many invitations do I have? 1. Fuck. Oh man, if we lose, I have to go farm more invitations. That's gonna suck. And if I lose, I might actually... I might finish it this weekend. I wanted to finish today. Oh, I grabbed the wrong one. Or can she only use the transept? Oh, and it's closed. Oh, no. Hey, you're gonna have to wait. That sucks. Yeah, so I'm gonna fast forward this real quick, and I'm gonna think of a team to use. Oh, he's still... damn, he's still in here. Whatever. Okay, so I'm gonna put a team together, and then we're gonna hopefully finish this. Alright, pretty standard as far as my teams go. Don't have to use maps and Ancestors Lanterns anymore, so I can actually rock 2 combat trinkets on everyone. So we're gonna use this. Nothing, nothing too amazing in terms of him, but I'm picking people that I'm comfortable with losing. And so this was the only like real question mark. I could use the bleed charm, but he already has Clotter, so I don't know what's better there. And the minus on healing skills, it's not bad on the one hand because you want him to get hurt. So you get to use, Exsanguinate more, and then I'm not sure, I'm gonna use Redeem. I really wanted to use this to like transfer statuses, but I'm gonna have so many I'm gonna have so many you know, cures items. I'm gonna have a full set of items here. And nothing really changes with her. And then nothing really changes with him, except I took this off because I don't think stress... I'm hoping stress won't be a big deal, we'll see. And then this just for a self buff and some pinch guarding. And then since he's got negative healing, you know, may as well try and help him out with this. I really thought about this too, because you get the minus 30% protection. But I don't think a Countess will be known for like a steel-plated dress. Right? So, let's hope. I probably should have threw the other team. What am I doing here? I don't need food. Take a couple of these in case. Take all these. Debatable on taking cures as well. Because it's like, when am I... Let's see, minus 10% from this. What is... Whatever. I could cure it. I really could. What am I doing here? I don't need all these. Take these just in case. If I could take all of them. Take all these too. Okay. Ready for bosses. No! Fuck. Got some wise and shrews. You know, I'm gonna save all my bloods. I didn't realize how many of these... Oh my goodness. Shit. Don't touch him. He's sick, man. He's got diseases. Oh, traps.
Watch your step.
Yeah, I guess I should. I like how they're just a cult of these guys hanging out at her door. That's pretty cool. You know, I would have took more blood if I realized I could have just got a bunch of freebies. Alright, here we go.
The Countess arrives, anomalous in aspect, and bent on exacting terrible revenge from beyond the bounds of decency.
You know the first thing I notice? Oh no, look at... Okay, so I was trying to mouse over it for a dramatic effect. Look at that 30% protection that I said I didn't need. Remember that? Do you remember that? Remember when I said that? I'm 400 HP. Girl? She looks disgusting too. Oh. Let's get started. That's a bad start. There might be multiple phases too. How slow? She's 4 speed. Stun resistance through the roof. Basically just have to hold that every time she attacks. So we're just trying to get all the damage we can.
A momentary abatement.
Oh, is she just gonna be... Okay. Oh, see, what was that? I knew it. Ah. I really thought about that too. I was like, she's really gonna fuck up my party, I bet. Because there are other characters haven't really, you know, fucked up your party order. That hasn't been a huge thing. Ew. Oh, what is that? I can't see her skills either. Oh, she's got a bunch of debuffs though. Okay. So she... I mean, their whole thing was talking about a dance. Maybe she just... Maybe this is her dance with you. Right? And so she had a big... Well, maybe she... I can't see her skills because this is a new phase. So she did some attacks, did some blight, shuffled my party. put this shit on him. I don't know what this is about. I can't even interact with it. And does she take up 4 slots? I think she does. If not, she might take up 3. And this was called Love Letter. Maybe this switches sides for a minute, like, you know, the Siren does, where the Siren charms one of your people. She only has 1 action this turn, so I'm really afraid to attack her. But I mean, I'm just gonna go for it. It's constant shuffling. Yeah. Oh, I should have probably used one of these. You dick. Decent chance to stun her. This one isn't gonna hit. This is only 35%. But if I get it... Yeah. There it is. Maybe I'm not supposed to attack her. Oh, dude. Oh, that is... That shit is hurting me. So I should have put an attack on Titan. No, I should have put an attack on this guy. They can hit everything. Bolster here. I can work with that. This should be the last shuffle that's happening.
Sedated.
Whoa. Oh no. Oh, she's always changing. That's interesting. When I can get... Well, the mass bleed is going to work then. So I move up 2, and then he moves up 3. Okay? So if he comes up here, he goes back, and then he comes here, and then he goes... Okay. So it's not bad. Oh, fuck. You know what? That's actually okay. The thirst! Oh, I just need to be up there for some insanguinates, or exsanguinate. Nice. This is bad. Oh my god, she just heals! You have to do a lot of damage to kill her. Okay, what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna do this, and then you're gonna redeem. Wait, where's my turn? Oh, I moved. That was my turn. Just gonna hit this.
Inspiration and improvement.
Oh, there's no... I was hoping for some move resist. Oh, you got another turn. Oh, good. Don't go forward. Okay. Oh. I'm actually gonna move back. Just get him in the right position. And get this guard on. Yeah, there's a world where... Oh man, you have to get through this phase quickly, because she's just gonna spam heal herself. Okay, so I can handle those. Let's keep doing this. I mean, this is the biggest, probably most helpful thing happening. I'm waiting for her to crit me. Like, she's almost healed to full. Does she... Ah. Can you not resist that? Oh, we're back. I mean, I got my... this is weird. Because I got... Definitely a case to be made for bringing cures with you. Wait, what? Oh, because I hit her. Yeah, so this looks like she transforms either at certain intervals. That was good. Based on HP or something. Here's this. At least we're dodging that. I don't know how bad that attack is, but we've been dodging it. And now we're in a good spot.
Executed.
Let's keep doing this. I mean, it's never bad. I'm gonna try and get him a little lower and use some Exsanguinate. And then she just spam. Well, I mean, she uses Thirst a lot right now. Stun? Yeah. Doesn't do a lot of damage either, so that's pretty good. Weird. So she transforms for like one full turn. And then flips back. And so that's what the fight is. Really? Oh, she's got her resist up, yeah. That makes sense. And she does this, and I think that cures her, but then, yeah, it lowers this. Oh, did I miss Exsanguinate? Don't do that. Yeah, I probably should have started curing people. What do we... You go for this. If I hit it, as always, I'll be very far ahead.
Weakened.
Oh! I am so thankful we keep dodging that. Okay, that's fine. We will... hopefully not get screwed by... She looks so funny too. Hopefully we don't get screwed here by Crimson Curse Afflictions. That could be bad. Alright, we got the resist. The resist was good. Really needed that. Just heal everyone. The thing I feel like I'm not killing her fast enough. Because by the end of this fight, I'm going to have to have done like 800 damage. You know, it's going to take a lot. She's still debuffed? She is. So if I hit this, it's 20... Or I could... I really want the damage. But I can't gamble a 68. So we'll just heal up.
Confusion.
You know, and I know I'm getting a lot of minus damage on him because I'm spamming these abilities, but actually that's good because she would have flushed and cured my shit there. As long as the Houndmaster doesn't have to deal with much here. Hey, we get one more turn. Just gonna go for the damage. Like, if I get a stun, she's so far behind, because she only has one action this turn, so it's like, if you can actually hit a stun here, that's probably the best time to do it.
War can be healed.
Is to lock her here with her, her debuffs. Yeah, let's get some bleeds. I don't know how, but we're starting to catch up. So it's only 25%. Oh, let's keep doing this.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
It sucks. Not even for the speed, the dodge is what matters. I really want that extra dodge going on. That's gonna hit at some point, and it's probably gonna kill me. I'm very certain of that. We're out of dog biscuits. Let's just keep it going. Let's keep our dodging up, and hopefully we can dodge something. There we go. Because if we can dodge these, then that really sets her behind again. The whole goal is to just get a little bit, like, just dodge something, right? Yeah, the stun sucks. Didn't get stunned though, so that was really good. And then she, okay, she had 2 actions still, and she transformed. Okay, so she has 1 now. And I'm gonna just direct heal. So, does she rotate this? I don't know how this works. Like, maybe it goes off when... If it goes off when you attack her... That's scary. Okay, so you take damage if you have it when you attack her, and then she pops it. Okay. Oh, yes! Oh man, I was hoping, man. When I saw him do that, I was like, if he hits it... I was actually gonna use the Man-at-Arms to guard him too. That's what my turn was gonna be. Just in case. Because I'm expecting this to blow up for like 20 damage, and then I have to heal him, and he's gonna be a Death Star. I don't want him... I want to minimize the risk of him dying. It's actually good when this hits your Vestal too, because, you know, she'll never attack that thing. So you're just really waiting on her to pop it. To Mary Poppins it. I don't know, we're getting a lot of damage here. There it is. So maybe it's after 3 attacks it sets off. I think that's what it is. So I hit her 3 times, right? That was good. Really tempting. Because she's gonna take 24 and then probably like 19. So that's gonna be like, what, 43? I can actually end this here. Not with the 4. I needed something a little stronger than that. Oh, there that goes. Then this should be a transform turn for her. We dodged it. Down to 16. That was pretty low. I need something. Oh my god, 1 HP! No! No! It's up to you. Dude, I just want her to die. Oh, I'm being so greedy.
At the very
I think that's it though.
Oblivion,
Got 2 Death Stores, but there we go.
where I failed,
Oh,
you have succeeded.
very
The
satisfying.
world is better for it.
This is actually pretty good. So I'm thinking of the, you know, what's this? Okay, so we have the Jester set. Oh, and it's a fucking... It's a finale build. Oh, God. And then this is okay. Minus 20% stress is alright. The other one's pretty good. Fuck that, what else do we have? So I didn't need...
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
What you call it? I didn't need the, what is it? I didn't need the... I didn't take any food. I'm gonna have to leave, huh? I never took food with me. Oh well. That sucks. I don't have food to fucking march them around anymore. I can't heal. I have one person. Oh, I used both my foods. That's what it was. I should have used like 1 and 1. Alright, let's get that cutscene. That was a cool fight. She was very cool as a boss. You know, she looked really cool. I think the whole thing kind of fit her theme of the dance deal, where she's always kind of moving and doing stuff, and then you have to kind of, you know, adjust to her, you know, like a lead and follow kind of thing. She hit our party with the shuffle at the start, and that was like the hardest part to deal with, was recovering from that. And then once, you know, I spent the first few turns slowly trying to fix that, and then once we recovered from that, she got into that pattern of doing, you know, her overextension thing, and then her flushed, and then her transformation. It should be backwards. It should be flushed, overextension, then transformation, I think. I can't remember. But she kept flipping between those three, and she never used the shuffle move again. If I got hit by the shuffle, which, go figure, you know, that's what I go by as an online handle, but once, if she kept hitting those, that would have been a lot harder of a fight. You know, my team didn't have a lot of mobility in terms of characters. I think the Jester would do pretty well. I think the Leper would do pretty well too. You know, well, actually no, the Leper gets fucked by movement, so maybe the Leper wouldn't do well. What I do like is that the Flagellant actually lined up pretty well with the fight. You know, because we could use heals on our teammates, heals on ourselves. Bleed damage was huge in that fight, and the Flagellant does really well with getting at low HP and getting stressed out. So I like that they, in this DLC, and I'll open the cutscene in a minute, I know you guys are just chilling out, but what I really like is that in this DLC, the new class they gave you fit very well for the content. You could actually take the Flagellant into probably every Crimson Court mission, every Crimson Court boss, I think, and the Flagellant would do okay. You know, he actually did really well on the Countess. Probably does pretty good on the Baron, because I think the Baron has 3 turns, or 3 actions a turn. Does really well against the Fanatic, because the Fanatic's lowest resist is bleed, and he's got multiple actions a turn, right? So the Flagellant actually just does well. He's not garbage. I think he's pretty good. I think the only place he sucks in would be Cove and Ruins. Otherwise, I think the Flagellant you could use anywhere, right? If you even took him to Darkest Dungeon, which I haven't done, Darkest Dungeon has a lot of stress and a lot of statuses, and he handles those. So, really good class. It's not blatantly overpowered, but he's really good at just being useful, you know, across the board, and he doesn't really need anything to build around him. That's the best part. He's very self-sustaining. Let's see what we got. Okay. I should have looked too. Is she only a Bloodsucker? Because that'd be really interesting if she's a Bloodsucker and Eldritch. Where's my cutscene?
The rusted,
There's no cutscene?
moss-covered gates of the courtyard hang open, but the demoniacal pests will spread no further than its blood-soaked boundaries. And so, at last, the end of my beginning.
That's fine. But that's cool. The end of my beginning, so that's kind of how the all this started was the Countess, and I like that they left the courtyard's open now, so if you ever want to go back, you can go there, fuck around, do stuff. I'm wondering what missions they put in there. I'll look in a sec. Removes Crimson Curse. There we go. Crimson Curse also treatable at the sanitarium. Great. Countess is dead and her curse is now curable. Cool. Just fucking awesome, dude. And we'll have to go back to... Like, this is really good. I mean, the minus 10% death blow sucks. And then this is pretty good. You get no flat damage, which sucks. But you get a bunch of utility. You know, if your HP's up, that's what sucks too. It's conditional HP. So your leper gets really tanky, but, you know, can actually get killed if he gets low HP. That's the trade-off. Doesn't have to deal with stress, really. And he gets accuracy, which is his biggest desire. Actually, what else do we have? You know, let's open this first. I almost got to level 6. Oh, we ain't done, motherfucker. I thought we were done. More content, though. One Guardian. That has to be the stonework. And here's the other Man-at-Arms thing. This is so good. You know, you don't get, you get no tankiness. This set is very offensive for Man-at-Arms. So you get, well, you do get some tankiness here. I consider Resist more tanky than Protections, because Protection is, it's good, but a lot more things will hit you with status, and that does the damage. Right? It doesn't matter how good your protection is with the Man-at-Arms, especially when you have things like Guard. You can guard your allies, you can, you know, buff your protection, you can still get bled. So we have bonus stun, bonus debuff. That's wasted because Bellow's actually pretty bad. I can't say Bellow's bad, I think Bolster is better, is what it is. I think Bolster is better. I think Command is better than Bellow. But yeah, if you use this setup, your buffs would be probably Bellow, Rampart, Guard, and Riposte. Guard is the one you can change out, but yeah, that's what you'd be using, I feel like, if you use this setup, which is interesting. And then we have the Jester setup, which we can all be disappointed at that together. Oh, we have the Vestal setup too. This is what I'm talking about. This is just worse. This whole setup is worse than Profane Scroll. Just straight up. You know, you get bonus healing, you get access to your group heal, protection, debuff skill chance, which means your other 2 attacks are really good, and bonus damage. For this, you get 3 crit, which is really good, but at the same time, you know, you get a stun buff that you can't use, right? We talked about this. You can't even use the fucking stun from the second row. So it's a fucking waste. Like, this is bad. This set is bad. Because you can use Profane Scroll and have a better melee build. Like, Profane Scroll does better than both of these. And you have wasted stats. Like, this book by itself is fine. You know what? Let's think about this. Okay, so here's what happens. This actually isn't... It's not terrible for... It's not terrible. It's still bad. It's not, like, awful if you actually keep her in slot 3, because you can use Illumination and Dazzling Light and maybe take one of these other 3 off. Probably this one. Judgment's probably your worst skill. And then you can have this and this that are both buffed plus heals. The only problem is, to do that, you are losing... You have basically one item with 3 wasted stats. You don't get any of these crits, plus you get minus virtue chance. It's still not good. I'm going to stand by that. It's not good. I'm sure someone's going to tell me it is, but I think it's not. And this here... Yeah, where's our Jester? So we have debuff skill chance buff, speed if in position 1 buff, dodge buff, minus 15% max HP. This guy's already made a fucking tissue paper. Look at 30. What are my debuffs? Not... Oh, solo is a... Is solo a debuff? What's my debuff? Does he even have a debuff anymore? Oh, did they fuck up? Is it debuff resist? No! What? He doesn't have a debuff anymore. Oh, that's so bad! They clearly designed this set trinket before they rebalanced him. Because before, I think he had a debuff. I'm pretty sure he had like an enemy debuff, and I think it was this. He has no debuffs. Am I wrong? Please tell me I'm wrong. Please like, comment, subscribe, and tell me I'm wrong. Right? Tell me he doesn't have a... Tell me he does have a debuff. I want to be wrong about that. I really don't want to think they fucked up this bad. Ugh. Gotta go find more Crimson Court trinkets. Right? So that's pretty cool. Alright, so we're done. I thought we were done entirely, but you see here, we're almost at rank 7 on this motherfucker. Just from the runs we've been doing. And now we have to fight something pretty average, right? This is a medium champion dungeon with a boss. That's something we're used to. And we already know what the boss is. And we already have an item. Like, I've never seen the boss, so I don't know what it looks like, or how to fight it, or anything like that. But we already have this here, so I'm going to assume a stone statue can't bleed. And I'm going to assume it probably has protection too, so we're probably going to need... Okay, so this here, 40% damage versus stonework, and -5 speed is important. I think what you're supposed to do is put this on your damage dealer, like a leper or something like that, and continuously debuff, or maybe an arbalist, right? And continuously debuff the guardian, remove its protection, or whatever, mark it, just set it up, so whoever has this can just hit it as hard as they fucking can. I think that's what you'd end up doing. So when I try this, I might take an arbalist with this, and then maybe, who can mark easily? Maybe a bounty hunter. Right? Maybe a bounty hunter. Yeah, I don't know. I'm already theorizing. I'm pretty excited. That fight was a lot of fun. I'm glad we're done. I'm sorry we couldn't explore the rest of it because I forgot to buy food like a dumbass. But anyway, I should wrap up this video. I'm having fun just theorizing what to do next. But we have to go, okay? I have to shower, I have to clean up a bit. A friend of mine wants to see me for a bit, and then I'm going to go see my girlfriend. And that's be the rest of my night. So, thanks for watching. Like I said, had a lot of fun. Looking forward to the Garden Guardian and running the courtyard to find more sets. I think that's kind of what I'm going to do with this file. And then in the future, I will... I mean, when I beat the Garden Guardian, if I'm completely done with Crimson Court stuff, I'll talk about what I'm going to do then, okay? So anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.